Hello, this is Paresh, and today we will start our unit on taxes. Woohoo! To start off, let me say a famous quote you may or may not have heard of. This was said by Ben Franklin, and he said, "The only two things you can be sure of are taxes and death." Boy, was he right. And because of that, most schools in Texas will start teach personal financial literacy and how to manage money and taxes at a very early age. So what are taxes? Taxes are payments to the government based on what you buy or own. And most of this goes towards funding federal and local activities like schools, armed forces, the police, and many other things that are important to our lives and others. Now, we will be talking about 4 types of taxes here in our unit. They are property tax, taxes on owned property, aka business plots and homes. Now, renters won't have to pay a direct property tax, but most of the time their apartment owners will charge some sort of fee for that. Income tax, tax deducted from your income. So let's talk a little bit about deductions and, more importantly, withholding. So most workers pay yearly federal income taxes based on what they earned. Employers deduct money called federal withholding from the workers' wages and send it to the federal government. A worker's pay before any amounts are deducted or taken out is called gross pay. Net pay is gross pay minus all the deductions, including withholding. Taxable income is the total amount of income minus deductions. As you can see here, this is the taxable income and this is the net pay. So, taxable income will essentially be what you get your income tax on. So deductions may include things that like charity and withholding and other things. And when those deductions are done, you have income tax that you have to pay. And then on top of that income tax, that becomes your net pay. Sales tax, tax on purchased goods. There is one exception to this rule, however, as fruits and vegetables don't really count towards sales tax. Neither do milk, eggs, or any raw ingredients that you may use for cooking. Ready-made foods, however, like cereal, granola bars, cookies, and other things, are taxed along with every other good and services. Social Security tax, I put it as SS tax for easier understanding. Tax used for Medicare. Simply put, Medicare is insurance for the elderly. We may discuss why elderly people need Medicare in a later video, but for now, let's just keep it simple. So now you know the 4 types of taxes. So how much would this amount to? Well, for most people, this would amount to at least 33% or less of their total income. Now, there are many other types of taxes like tolls and other things, but we don't want to get into that here. So today, you learned about what taxes do for us, why we pay them, and the types of taxes that tell us why we need to pay them and where does that money go. Next time we'll go over on how to calculate sales tax. Hope to see you next time.